Hello, Logan. How are you doing this evening? Good, I hope. It was sunny earlier today and then it clouded up and it's just become kind of yucky. We're supposed to be getting some rain about 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock. Skyfly, good evening. I think TJ might be closing the store today or no, I don't know. Brenda, good evening. Joel, how's things going with you? Anything new and exciting on your end? Brenda, how's Angel doing? Good, I hope. Over here, Boone is just being Boone. You know how that goes. Oh, day off today. Huh? Good to hear. That's good to hear, Joel. Brenda, Angel's a little bit crazy angel today. She's still your little girl, though. Brenda, that's funny. She's making you crazy, right? You gotta love them, though. Sometimes they might raise your awareness a little bit, but it's all out of love in my case. As you can see out here, nothing special tonight. Cloudy, dull, dingy. It is what it is. Oh, it's beautiful there today, huh? 80. Wow. That's fantastic. Yeah, when Justin gets here, he'll give me a full report on his weather too, which should be close to yours. Hey Jody, how you doing? Yeah, no giggles tonight so far. I think he might be working. Not sure. But here comes Captain Joe. Captain Joe might know the answer to that.
So
Joe,
Paul,
is Giggles working tonight? Is that where he is?
yeah, he worked this morning.
Oh, he worked this
Now he
morning.
might work tonight. I have no idea what he's doing. I just came back from Sam's.
What'd you buy? We can't. Oh, hot wings. All
Hot wings.
right.
Yeah, that's number one. One of the most important things, your pickles.
Oh yeah, there you go. Pickles. Pickle,
Yeah,
pickle.
let me put those up. Yeah, without a pickle. No matter pickle, that's a problem.
David and Laura are missing their pickles ever since he died.
What happened?
Well, their bird pickles died
The new one?
in the spring. No,
No,
pickles.
it's a different one.
Yeah,
The new one's Vinny.
the new one is Vinny. Yep, and Vinny's doing well. He said.
And the dogs are driving me crazy right now because they can smell this. Look at that chicken.
Oh, there you go. What is it?
It's a chicken.
Oh, it's a full chicken.
Roasted chicken.
I'm not quite sure how to help you with that.
Seasoned rotisserie chicken, fully cooked. $4.98.
All right. You couldn't make it yourself for that.
No, God bless America.
That looks great. You'll be able to carve that up and have chicken all week long.
I'll have chicken a couple of times. And then I'm gonna pick it apart and use the chicken for the jambalaya Friday she's coming over.
Oh, okay.
So she'll get rotisserie chicken in it. I had to get gas. I had to run the Slidell, drop off the pictures today for everybody. And then I came back because I needed gas. So I had to go to Sam's to get gas because it's the cheapest place.
Uh-huh.
That in Costco. And it went up. Let me see what it went up. It did increase. Blouses. And it shouldn't increase because it's not affecting us yet. That's what aggravates me, you know? Somebody says, raise the price, raise the price. You ain't paying that price yet. Bitch. Let's see what I paid last time. I paid $222 on the 23rd. Today it was $245.
Oh, it's up 20 cents. That sure beats the old days of $7, $8, $9 a gallon.
It was $245 today, I think. Yeah, $245. So I basically put about the same amount in it, and it cost me, went from $16.78 to $18.29.
Okay.
And then I get to Sam's, right? Because I'm working off of a mileage chart because, like I said, one of my gauges ain't working. So I've gotta pay attention to it, right?
Uh-huh.
So I get there and I said, well, I'm gonna go to the store first, get what I need, then run over and get the gas so I could just leave. Get in the store, grab my stuff, put it in the car, turn my key, nothing, dead.
Really?
I tried it again, dead, right? I walk out, lift the hood, check the battery cable, tight. I check the other one, it's loose. I move it, go back in, zoom, start it right up. So I must have vibrated it loose. So I just, before I walked in here, I grabbed the wrench and tried to tighten it, and that sucker ain't moving.
No
So it ain't
kidding.
no tightening it. So I'm gonna have to do one or two things. I'm gonna have to loosen it and put a penny up in there and tighten it. Or I'm gonna have to just go buy a new piece. I'm gonna just go buy the new piece, I think.
The new lead?
Yeah, it's just that one little piece.
Oh, the end, okay.
Yeah, the end of it. I'll look and see if I can find it on, I might get it on Amazon and just change it tomorrow. But that happened to me with that other one where you had to go out there about every 6 months and tighten it. It kept loosening. So I changed it out and it ain't never moving again. But I'll put the socket on it tomorrow to see if that works. Hey, Untrackable, Brenda, Frank Rizzo, Joel, Logan. Yeah, Frank's here. Jody must be working. So. But I got the pictures dropped off and now I'm finished with North Shore Track. Unless somebody else wants something. But I didn't expect to find a chicken at this time of day. Usually when you go that late in the afternoon, there's no chickens.
Yeah.
And there was about 10 left. I went and looked through and picked the one I wanted. And I got dogs laying right here by me saying, you know you got chicken in there. You know you got chicken in there. And I know I got chicken in there.
Well,
But y'all going to wait.
there's nothing like a dog sniffer because they can sniff out stuff
Oh, they knew I had chicken when I got out the car. What are you
Yeah.
talking about?
blocks away. Yep. That's the way Boone is. You know, he's always following his nose around.
Y'all want a piece of this? Loki gets so excited. Because he's the one that never got as many treats and stuff as he gets here.
Yeah.
And he's over here jumping up and down. And he ain't getting much, it's just a little piece of treat, you know? But that's all he wants, something because he loves it. So what do we blow up today? Do anything else?
No, I did a ship earlier this afternoon, like about
Okay.
1 o'clock. And nothing else is going on here other than it was sunny when I did the ship, and now look at it out there, it's gray and yucky.
Yeah. What did we do in Iran? Did we blow something else up? Anything?
No, other than Trump was on earlier today, and he says that most of all of Iran's military is toast. But they still got a bunch of missiles they're firing all the time and drones.
Hey, you gotta get rid of the drones. That's the ones they gotta get rid of. I've been working on that poker chip all day and it ain't working out. It will work out if I change a little bit to it. This is just a regular chip that I found on there. And I
Uh-huh.
put USA Drone Flyer on the front. And on the back I said Captain Joe America YouTube. That's not like the one I had before. I just found one that was already made and just added to it. So the USA Drone Flyer came out nice on the other side. That's good. I like the one I made before better. It looks better. So if I'm gonna make them, I'm gonna have to make them on that other printer. Or make them on this one and just have different levels of filament to change. Just going in, not let the AMS do it, just let the AMS change it when it needs to. Hey, Jody's here.
How's it going, Jody?
What rotisserie chickens are contaminated? If they are, they're not contaminated with the ones I got because they still selling them.
Justin must be feeding information to you.
Nah, he's messing with me. Everybody
How's it going,
change
Justin?
that.
Are you on your way home? I take it?
Idea. Maybe if I change each one of those to be blue on the inside, it might take a little longer. That blue.
Hey, Mark. How's it going? Are you coming in?
Maybe
Brenda says that her pupper dog that is getting bigger, but she's turned into a wild woman. Here comes Mark now.
Hi, Paul. Joe.
Hey, Mark. How's it going?
Mark. Working on a chip, Mark. Still can't get it. I still can't get it to do what I wanted to do.
Uh-huh.
But I changed it. I got a different one off of Maker World, and I'm redoing that one, and it's looking pretty good. I just got to change one thing on it.
All right.
Blue, 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 blue. Yeah, that might work. I space it a little bit, I think. I think when I do this too, I might slice it and just glue them instead of trying to do it on both sides. That way it'll be smooth and it won't look all goofy on one side. It's Dominic. Spaces don't let me do it. I don't understand how when you change a color on something with a text, you can't go back after you do it till you once you get to a certain point of it, it won't let you go back and forward it anymore. I
Don't know.
can change the color, but I can't change the, I get the color changed, but I can't do the what you call it. I can't go back and resize it or space it.
Don't know.
Well, when you get to be older, Joe, you get all these things sent to you like this.
Yeah,
And you know who it's from? It's
who's it
from
from?
Lifeline Screening.
Yeah.
They want you to sign up to be screened.
They ain't
Rip,
screening shit.
rip, and goodbye.
What's the thing? This 3.62, which is about right. It feels good. Let's do 4 even. The
And
chip.
the other thing I keep getting is all these advertisements for pizza.
Oh, yeah, everybody gets those.
Hungry Howie's.
Everybody gets pizza shit.
Rip,
You're
and
not,
throw.
you're not special there.
What's that?
You're not special. Yeah, everybody gets those.
Yep. Rip, goodbye. Well, at least the government's making money off them.
No, they're not. Ah! I just cut the thing and all the colors went back to the other color.
Oh, wow.
Freaker. Why? I don't understand that.
Well, there's a
Huh.
lot of things in life I don't understand, but
You want a 3D printer, Paul?
nope,
I got a 3D printer and 3 pups. You want one?
nope. Send them to Mark. He'll have them. Because he's got his girlfriend will screw him for him.
You said she gonna mess up the what you call
Yeah,
3D printer?
she's in charge of screwing him, right? Mark?
Hmm.
Screwing in the screws, I mean. Not screwing
You know you're
you.
being dirty. You know you're being dirty.
Did Kate get the screws in?
Hey, no, they've not arrived yet.
Still
They're
not.
not coming. They're not coming till tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
Then we've got to take it apart and
Y'all took it
replace
apart enough. You ought to know how to do it.
yeah. Oh, it's easy to take apart. It's getting it back
Yeah.
together in the right order that's the awkward bit.
Try with AMS the old AMS when you pull the thing out and the wires come loose. Try putting that one wire on the top side on the left side. There ain't no way that some little freaking Japanese or Chinese hand was in there. That's all it was. Because I tell you, my big old fingers can't fit. I'd be fighting with it.
Mm.
This might come out nice. If this comes out nice, this will be the one. But I knew when I turned that key and that thing just didn't do anything, I knew it was a battery. And I know it wasn't a bad battery. I figured it was what loosened up on it because I didn't think it because I had nothing.
Mm-hmm.
I went on there, just wiggled it, and I saw a light come on in the car. Started right up. I said, okay, gotta fix it.
I haven't heard anything about this. Your car you had problems with today, did you?
Yeah, he had
Man.
problems with his battery.
Yeah, when I went to start it at Sam's, it what you call it? It had nothing.
Ah.
So I just picked up the thing, wiggled the 2 battery cables.
Yeah.
And one of them was tight, the other one was a little loose. So I pulled it till it was tight, started right up. Got home and I grabbed the wrench and went to tighten it. That sucker ain't tightening with the hands. So I had to get a socket set or change it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Hey, Justin, what's going on?
Justin,
Oh, no, just on the way home.
here you go. This is probably what it's gonna look like, Mark, right here. That's probably gonna be the finished product. It'll be a little different, you know?
Does it have to be red?
It's not bad. Got the red, white, and blue, you know,
Uh-huh.
it's gonna depend on how it purges. Let's see how long it takes to do this thing. It's about 2 hours. Watch.
Yeah.
I guarantee you. Ready for this? Are you ready for this?
Are
55
you
minutes.
ready for it?
That's not bad for 55
That's
minutes.
not bad.
That's not bad at all. I'm gonna slice it now and do it. A4, it's not B2, it's A3. Stupid thing. B2, A4, A3. Send it. That's the man that lives there.
A3 is huge.
Yeah, I got A3. I got B's and A's on my what you call it? AMS. God darn it. I left my trash can in the car.
I get it.
Why
You
is your
going
trash
to do
can
it?
on the car?
He went to the
Because it's
store.
that bucket, that 5-gallon bucket I gotta use as a trash can. I went and
Ah.
dumped it in the trash. Went and dumped it in the trash, stuck it in my car, and I forgot it down there. Guess I'm taking a walk. That was the wrong word to say.
Well, you use it
Well, I
as like
see
a
it.
desk trash can?
No, I don't have a decimal. I got, like I said, I got a Home Depot. Home Depot trash
Yeah, I
can.
know. I'm saying, but you're using it as a desk trash can, right?
Yeah, kind of. I got another one. I just need to go get out the bathroom. It's twice the size. I got it in there that we used it when Justin was here. We were looking for a bucket, and I said my trash can's dirty, so I don't want to use it to get your antifreeze out. So Jason, the guy that works here, ran down and grabbed what you call it bucket. They keep extra buckets of the chlorine, and it's about a 8-gallon, 10-gallon bucket, and it's cleaned out. So we use that. And I said, "You need a bag?" He said, "No." I said, "Good." I was thinking about using it as my trash can, you know. But then that means there's more I can put in there, the more I gotta go throw away.
JDS, how you doing?
JDS. First name John, right?
Yep, John.
John, what's up, John?
Said he'd be right back. Check in later.
And my driver will be out for the next 2 days.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I guess he's got follow-up stuff.
Well, it's hard sometimes when you have a situation like that because it screws up your routine. You know what he's doing, and he knows what you're doing.
Want the chip?
Do you get through this week and next week?
Then it's Easter. An early Easter.
Yeah.
Extremely early
They don't
Easter.
even call it Easter break. They call it spring break
Uh,
because it's technically nowhere near Easter.
Don't be telling me to throw it down. Take
They
it.
really can't call it that.
mm,
Want it? I went to hand Loki a treat, right? He looks at me and he goes, "But put it on the ground, you know?" I said, "I ain't throwing it on the ground. Come get it." He comes over and takes it from me. But he goes,
Maybe
"Don't look down like that." Like,
He's
throw it.
showing you where he wants it.
Yeah, he's telling me to throw it on the ground. They'll come in here and I'll say, "You want something?" And Cleo will go,
They got you trained pretty good,
like,
Joe.
put something on the ground. Yeah, I got one of them's ass though. I'm gonna find out which one it was. And I know it's Loki. I know it was. Because Tino and Cleo will walk by me in the kitchen and use the paper if I'm in the kitchen. But Loki won't. He'll start looking when he's got to go to the bathroom. So he'll start looking. He's got a place he can go over here. He's got a pad, but he'll go run in the back. And I'll say, get out the back. You're not peeing back there. So he started running the back to that, right? So then I'm doing my stuff. I turn around. Right there at the edge of the carpet at the kitchen is a big thing of pee. And I look down at it and I know that was him. Because he didn't want to walk past me because he's so afraid of things to go in the kitchen while I was there.
Wow.
I told him, I told him, come see this. And he come look at it and said, did you do this? And he goes, gets in the corner. So I know he did it.
Yeah, and then I'm on the bus, right? And I get this random ass number that calls me, and it's one of the other drivers, right?
Yeah.
And I answer the phone. I don't know who it is because I don't have their number in my phone, so I answer it. And the first thing they say to me is, I'm going to do you in the morning. I said, what? I said, who is this? They said, oh, it's a driver such and such. I'm going to be driving you in the morning. I said, well, next time, say a little bit more context of that first man. First time.
Yeah, we'll fight.
That's all she says. I'm going to do you in the morning. I was
Oh,
like,
well,
okay.
wait. Now, wait, you see, you screwed up. Boy, you screwed up. If it was male, I'd say, what the hell? If it was female, I'd say, okay, baby.
Or either that or you say,
No, if you saw who I got the phone call from, you wouldn't be saying
Oh, never mind. Yeah, I would say,
I knew who
hell
it was.
no.
After she told me who she was, I knew exactly the person. I've
she
seen her,
she was not a looker or a hooker then.
neither one.
We had a paramedic, Janie Fuller. Janie, about 6'2", about 250 pounds, big girl. Drove a Harley. Okay. Harley fell down one time. She cursed it out, went over there with her left hand and picked it back up. Okay. Just to let you know, okay? And that's how she was. She was my last partner the night we worked together. And that was the night that she looked at me and said, your last night? I said, yeah. She goes, I'll take all the calls. And I said, okay, you take them. And we had one call. I said, figures you get one call on the night, you can give me a break, you know? And that was the night she left the needle there and I got stuck.
Wow.
You know, yeah, I got stuck. We had to go through all kind of hoops for it. And she put it behind the seat and didn't throw it away, thought she did. And I reached behind the seat to get the paper right there and got a needle sticking in it. But we knew the patient was, we knew he didn't have nothing wrong with him. So it was no big deal. I wasn't worried about it. She was dying. You know, well, look what I did. I could have got you sick. I could have did this. You know? But let me tell you what she used to do. She'd walk in there, and if she was coming in, you'd hurry up and punch it and get out of there, right? Go do something else. Because if she cornered you where you punched in at, she goes, I need a hug, like this, and she'd pin you against the wall and hug you. And well, she put her forearm on your forehead, you ain't moving. She got you.
Whatever happened to her?
She's still working. I think she works for in St. Bernard Parish. I don't know who she's working for. She may have retired, but she's on Facebook. She talks to me every once in a while. Still got her Harley. Still runs a Harley around. Big girl, boy. I tell you what. Nicest person. Love her to death. Great person to be in a scene with, because you got four hands working, you know. And it's like we knew each other so well.
And nobody's gonna mess with you, right?
Oh, all they got to do is look at her. And she didn't take shit. So Hillary got mad. She goes, I'm done with this. She got mad when they showed her all the photos of her with Epstein and Bill. And she said, I didn't know him. And Bill says, I didn't know that he had committed any crimes. I didn't know. And I didn't have sexual relations with that woman.
Well, I'm sure a lot of people in those files didn't do anything. They're just in there because they had some kind of relationship with him, whether it was business or casual.
Yeah,
I
but
said,
he
there's,
said he didn't know of Epstein's crimes.
he said he said he didn't know of the Epstein crimes when they
That
took the
Epstein,
picture.
had committed any crimes before. And it was after he had committed crime is when they hung out together.
Okay, like I'm saying, like anybody that before that though, I'm not accusing anybody because just because they were in there don't mean anything.
Yeah.
Because billionaires rub elbows with a lot of people, and that doesn't make every single person they talk to bad.
Well, you're right.
And like I said, it's not uncommon for billionaires to let each other use their planes and different things like that. It's not that uncommon.
What you looking at? I know what you were going through that brain of yours, little chihuahua. He's looking over at me like, when you gonna get that chicken? Gotta wait.
Well, if they could get at it, they'd get at it, right?
Oh, boy, I'm telling you. You're talking about a fight. I tell you, one time I dropped a chicken wing on the floor.
Yeah.
Well, was that a fight? And I won, but I was fighting with all of them.
Wow. Bunch of dumbasses running the fucking stop sign.
And then that day I dropped a piece of the turkey neck that she got it before I could get to it. I said, you better eat it. I bet you better. She was crunching and crunching them bones, crunching them bones. And I said, you need to just stop eating. It's gonna make you sick. And she got it down, and she got sick. Everything I give her before that came right back up. She lost it. I said, serves you right. But I knew she was gonna want to throw it up because it's something she's not used to, you know.
All right, I'm going in the house. I'll be back on in a minute.
Okay.
Touch that nose. Touch the nose. Oh, fuck, you want to touch that nose, touch that nose. Come on, go. Do it. Nothing yet. Gotta wait. No, gotta wait. When you say that to me too much, hey, what are you trying to be? Well, he's sassy to me.
Who's that, Loki?
That's Tino. Tino's the alpha. He thinks he's the alpha. Cleo's the alpha. But he's in here barking at me and giving me all kind of side eyes and everything. No. It's all gone, look. It's all gone. No. Man, he did good today. He got tomatoes, he got cucumbers, and he got tuna fish. I'm gonna mute myself because I'm gonna get my thing out the car. And
Okay.
it's gonna be all kind of barking. Y'all would hear. Okay.
Did you get your garbage can?
I didn't realize that daylight savings time changing this weekend.
Yeah, it's Sunday, right?
Sunday.
Yeah. I got it written down in my calendar. Daylight savings time, Sunday.
My speakers are, well, hold on, man. Now I might hear you.
Mm-hmm.
It'll disconnect when I walk outside, but it won't connect when I come back in.
Really?
Weird.
Does it when it feels like it. Newsom blames Trump for higher gas prices. Let's go back to the last administration. That's when it went from $1.69 a gallon to what it is now, basically. They could come up with anything they want to come up with, but it comes down to the fact the last 4 years screwed this country up. And we're gonna have to, it's gonna take a while to recover from it. Go. I'm not giving you anything right now. Go.
Who's that, Tino?
Yeah, he's still barking. I'll give you a piece of cucumber. You want a piece of cucumber? That's all you're getting.
Brenda says, "Where's TJ? We need to let him know when daylight savings time is." Oh yeah.
It's funny. Loki wanted me to throw it on the ground before, right? I took that cucumber out, a little piece of sliced cucumber. He ran
Yeah.
over there and took it from me.
Really?
They love cucumbers. The vet told me, feed them cucumbers. If you get off all the other stuff and just feed them cucumbers, you're gonna notice a big difference in their weight.
Really?
Yeah, there's no calories in cucumbers.
Yeah, and they love it. That and lettuce. If I got lettuce, like the romaine type, you know,
The
they will
cellulose,
fight.
the cellulose in lettuce actually takes more energy to digest than it gives.
Yeah. That's all I had today. I had a little bit of shredded wheat this morning. I ate a salad, cucumber and tomato salad with tuna fish.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Angel loves cucumbers. That's what Brenda's saying. It's good for him too.
Excuse me.
If I eat anything, then that'd just be like a maybe a chicken wing or a chicken leg or something like that. A couple of them.
Comes untrackable.
What's up?
How you doing?
Doing very well. I hope everyone else is.
Yep.
Uh-huh.
Joe's still working on getting his printing up in order.
Man, that poker chips drive me nuts trying to get it exact. Oh, I just need to print it on the other printer because it comes out right. Or just print it on this printer like I printed on that printer. Change the colors myself.
Yep. I don't know much about technology. The only thing I have is a phone.
Sometimes I wish that's all I had.
Sometimes I wish I didn't have one.
Yes.
Well, yeah.
Here comes Justin.
I'm gonna turn my camera off. I'm
Okay.
smoking and whatnot. So just to be
Joe.
respectful.
I printed 4 of those infinity cubes. You ever
Sure.
printed one of those?
No.
It's like the cubes that you can bend around like a Rubik's cube, but they
What does it do?
let me show you.
I saw
Goes
one
like-
that's a fidget.
Yeah, it's kind of like that, but it just keeps going and going, like it never ends. You can do it all in different shapes and stuff.
So is it a puzzle to solve, or is it more like a fidgety thing?
Just more like a fidgety thing.
That's okay.
Not really. The best way I can describe is it feels like a Rubik's cube when you hold it in your hand.
So you got your printers up and running well now, Justin?
Oh yeah, they've both been up running. I bet I could print one of those, Donald. How many
You got it in your hand?
colors
Let
on
me
a
see it.
How many colors on a Rubik's cube one?
8.
Is it 8 or 6?
No, 6. Sorry, 6.
Yeah, I'd have to
Yeah.
do 6 colors.
You got it in your hand. Let me see it. Oh, okay. Yeah, okay.
But yeah, it
I know
just
what
folds into itself and like comes apart in different pieces. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Is that a magnet?
No,
What holds
just
it
plastic.
together?
The hinges that it printed out. It just printed all in one piece. Like you don't have to snap anything together or anything.
Just folds. Okay.
Yeah.
I would imagine, Joe, isn't there probably online? Can't you probably find the print for a Rubik's Cube?
Yeah, they got one.
Yeah, but that's like 6 different colors. But if it's designed like an actual Rubik's Cube, you should be able to do the pieces separately. And there should be like a middle mechanism that they snap into. I'm almost positive I remember tearing off the cubes and moving them. And I couldn't figure out the fucking puzzle.
Yeah, the worst I did was I didn't even do it. I just saw it done. Was to do your best to peel the stickers off and make it work that way.
I would always get down to like 1 or 2 of them would be off, and I could never get them to the right side.
Yeah.
I'd always get
Yeah, I
like
get down.
all the sides would be matching except for like 2 of the squares would be a different color.
They're dead easy to do. All you need is 6 different aerosol coloured cans spray paint.
There's actually a certain method of doing it. That's how those guys do it. Do them really fast. They just memorized it.
Mm.
I get with Johnny. Johnny win this poster, the South Florida meetup poster signed by his granddaughter, the one she worked on and everything. And he said, win it Wednesday night, right? And I said, damn, you made me buy one. I could have waited.
Mhm.
Yeah, but he's only giving one away, isn't he?
Yeah, but it's not the point.
Well, what you could do is go on Wednesday night and on his show before after they give it away. Now, if anybody wants to buy one, I have one.
Nah, mine's on the wall. You can see it in the picture right over my shoulder above the marine stuff. That's
Okay.
it right there, sunset.
It's a waste of time me entering it. Every time I win something, he won't post over here.
Here comes Andrew. Hello, Andrew.
What's up, Paul?
Another day, my friend.
Oh, Captain, my Captain. What's up, Joe?
Hold on. What's up?
I hear it's kind of warm over there, huh?
It's 80 degrees.
You ready for shorts?
No. Since I fell last year and messed up my leg and I gotta wear those compression socks, I don't want to wear shorts. They'll look like an old man then.
Or at least lighter pants?
Oh, I'll be wearing lighter pants, trust me.
Like, I think Dockers makes lighter khaki pants, like dress pants, sort of.
Do Captain, do you dye your hair?
No.
Well, then what's the problem with looking like an old man if you are an old man?
No, I look like an old man, but when I wear the shorts, then I wear the compression socks all the way up to my knees, I look even worse.
Yeah, he fell and hurt his legs, and he's got to wear compression socks now.
But Joe, a lot of people wear those compression socks and wear shorts.
Yeah, I wore them last year for football, the shorts, because it was too hot. And I told him, I said, I don't give a damn what I look like. I want to be comfortable.
See? You want to be more comfortable than not.
And that's the way it should be.
Exactly, Untrackable.
Screw
Like
what
nobody can
everybody else thinks.
see nobody can see my long johns.
Hmm.
Are
But
you in Canada?
no, I'm
Take it
in
easy.
North Carolina. It's about to get really warm here, so I won't
Wait,
have to
you're-
wear them.
You
If
broke
it's-
up. You broke up for a second.
North
You said
Dakota?
where?
I'm in North Carolina.
North Carolina.
Oh,
Well, it's a
But
little
if
warmer than it is here. It's only 18 degrees here in Michigan.
Well, if it's 50 degrees,
well,
I
That's big.
I,
huh?
I tend to not like to be cold. So
well,
you know,
tomorrow you're gonna not want the long johns.
Hey, David.
yeah, it's about to get really warm here. We're looking at an 80-degree weekend.
It's gonna be nice because I'm just less than 2 hours from you, south.
Andrew,
Greenville.
I'm coming to do a snow dance.
Is
We
it?
But
saw
I
that
don't
last night.
I don't like to be cold.
It's
Wait, but-
45 here.
David, is that white stuff falling?
No.
No, I'm coming to your area to do a snow dance.
Oh, you
We-
want the snow here?
We're enjoying the best Best weather.
You know, KP index has gone up to 4.3,
So England, it's warm there right now.
45.
There's a possibility we're going to hit 23 degrees tomorrow.
There you go.
It was sunny today. I wouldn't
It
say
was,
it was
wasn't it?
warm, but it was sunny.
Doesn't like the
Oh, it was
sun.
warm here. T-shirt weather, everything here.
So how's the bus route going for you, Justin?
Yeah, it's good.
He got a call today. Tell him about the call you got.
What call? Oh, no, I was getting off the bus and I get a phone call from a number that I didn't recognize. I didn't have it saved in my phone, and I answer it. And a lady answers me, and the first thing she says to me is, "I'm going to do you tomorrow." And I said, "What?" I said, "Who is this?" She goes, "Oh, this is Henry. This is so and so from the bus yard. I was just calling to let you know I was driving you in the morning."
Yeah, because
Good God, say it a different way next time. No, I'm going to do
Oh
you.
my God.
because he knew his
She's
bus
not
driver
gonna
was
do
taking
ya.
the next couple days off, and so she rang him up on a number that he never recognized before, and told him she was going to do him.
It's exactly how she said it. She said, "I'm going to do you tomorrow." I said, "Excuse me?"
Are we doing what I think we're doing?
Our high was only 12 today.
Yeah. Turns out the wheels on the bus ain't the only thing that goes round and round.
I was
I
wondering.
don't know what the fuck that was about. That was
I bet
That
you
was
were a
the-
little surprised to get that call, Justin.
the fuck starts a conversation like that?
I know.
But
That's
she
why I
probably-
never.
on her behalf, she didn't realize you didn't recognize her calling you.
No, don't be
Sunny and
beyond
40.
half of nobody. That was just dirty the way they say it.
It's going to rain Thursday and Friday up here.
That's why I never answer my phone. I don't need anybody to tell me that they're gonna do my job when I'm not there. Just
If
go
No,
do
they're
the
not-
job.
they're
Don't
not
tell me
I,
about it.
if
Yeah,
I'll
they're
be
I
not
there.
don't,
doing his job.
if
They
I'm not
just-
expecting a phone call from something
You're
and
not
I don't
doing his
recognize the
job.
number, I don't pick up.
Oh, I
Well,
always
you're
pick up
no-
numbers.
They're not doing
Well,
his job. They're
Andrew,
just driving the bus that he's the supervisor on.
Yeah. Andrew, from now on, no more dirty calls. If you're not going to answer them, I'm not wasting my time.
That was Justin with the dirty call.
I don't give a crap, dude. If I
Oh,
don't
that
know
went
what
over
I'm
your
doing.
head, didn't it?
I answer every phone call. I don't give a crap.
Andrew, that went over your head. You said you don't answer any calls that you don't know or withheld numbers.
I don't answer
Well,
any
If
call.
I-
In other words, it's me ringing you.
If you
I
look
don't-
down, you don't recognize the number, I click no.
I don't
Well,
answer.
I answer
because-
because you never know who it might be, dude. Might be a
80%
chick
of the
ass.
time, it ends up being spam.
When it says
Sometimes it's a lady saying she's going to do you in the morning. You never know.
Joe, have you ever
Let's
gotten
see.
any calls like that?
No.
Well,
I
also,
look
when
at phone calls with people I know and I don't answer. What are you talking about?
Also, when I used to
when-
work,
Yes,
I used
please.
to make them phone calls to say, I'm going to be doing your job tomorrow. I'd go, I'm doing your job tomorrow. And they go, and I'm going to do it fucking badly. Ha ha!
Hey, yeah, I remember I said I lived here for going on 19 years, right?
Yeah.
I was passing one of the apartments and I think I found somebody that's lived here longer than me. This guy right here. I looked over there, saw that, I had to take a picture. I said, I think you been here longer than me.
Actually, you just went through a time portal. That's you in about
Yeah.
20 years' time. Still waiting for your paycheck.
Some
It's a slow
people,
ass-
some people are using those skeletons to try to get into the HOV lane on the highway.
Yeah.
That's been a thing for a long time.
Yeah.
You guys have HOV links?
Hey, Mad Props.
Up near Charlotte, there are.
Wait, hold on. Shit.
Wait, Charlotte's got a HLV name?
Charlotte, North Carolina.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
she's got her own VIP lane.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Everyone's on the way to Charlotte.
I guess
Well,
that's
on my way to
high
work,
occupancy vehicle.
I'm on I-40 East, and there's 3 lanes. There's plenty of exits and on ramps and all that stuff, and I tend to get in the middle because the state troopers and the police officers they tend to ride all the way to the left,
Yeah.
and man, the cops ride ass. And the last thing I need to do is get pulled over. So I just ride in the middle of everywhere I go because I don't want to get in the way or, be impeded by those joining the traffic. But the last thing I need is a cop behind me. So it's like, I'll just
Yeah.
get in the middle. If we're going slow, we're going slow. If we're going fast, we're going fast. But
Yeah.
just don't let the cops get behind me.
Do you
Please.
you usually end up going 90?
We
Right.
definitely go over the speed limit, but
Mhm.
the cops always go faster. Welcome to North Carolina.
Yep. I was coming from the school today when I dropped those pictures. And I said, I'm in a hurry, let me get home. So I was flying about 80 in a 70. And I noticed the guy in front of me slowed down a little bit. I said, damn, why are you getting in front of me and slow down? Then I pulled around here, I'm going about 83 and looked up and the state trooper sitting on the side.
Oh,
I ran into it this morning. An unmarked Tahoe
better?
with a permanent tag. You could clearly see the lights hidden behind the black windows and all that.
Yeah.
And like, okay, government vehicle, let's
Yep.
not push it. And
Yep.
then so I'm in the middle lane, and on my left side, a state trooper SUV passed me. And I was
Yeah.
like, okay, so now there's 2 of them. I'm like,
Yep.
I will be the slowest dude. I set my cruise control to the actual speed limit.
Yep. Well, I slowed
Everybody
down
can
to
pass.
75.
They can get mad at me all they want, but I'm not gonna creep up on them. I've got nothing. I haven't paid my registration taxes in 2 years.
Yep. Hey, you don't want them to pull you over.
well,
Yeah.
it's around here. Traffic usually goes about 75.
You know
Well,
what the
what's the
worst?
speed limit?
You know
And
what the worst
speed
bit
limit
is
is
about the
60.
UK,
Wow.
right? So in the UK, you could be going down the road and you think, truck, 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 truck. I'm safe to speed until that fucking them blue lights come on the truck and they're pulling you over.
The moment you think,
Oh,
Uh,
when I say truck, I mean lorry, because big
I
semis.
understand.
That's what the police drive over here.
And the moment you think, oh, I'm just gonna get past this person, so you know, if they're going 5 over, but they're going slower than what you think you want to do, you got to get on by them. So next thing you know, you're going 15 over, and one of them unmarks, they come out of the blue. They've been there the whole time. We got Mustangs around here, Chargers, SUVs, unmarks. Hey, I leave early for work for a reason.
Yep.
There is nothing that much pressure. I can crawl to work.
Careful if you end up working in New York, because now if you go 1 over, they might pull you over.
Yeah, New York's gay.
They can't. They've got to give you 10% for the discrepancies on speedos.
On your speedometer.
Well, there's that discretion thing.
Yeah.
And that if it becomes an excuse, it becomes an excuse. So that's an excuse on their discretion.
Mhm.
Yes, you may have the opportunity to satisfy this in court. However, if you're wrong in any other type of way, you're
Yeah.
busted, brother.
Listen, Your Honor, I was only going 10% over the 10% limit that they give me, just to be on the safe side.
Well, if they pull you over for 1 mile over, you could get it reduced to something like improper equipment, which could more likely be dismissed. But get caught with anything else, not being insured,
Oh, did you make an
not being
appointment?
Yeah.
not being
For the DMV?
registered. You know,
Okay, when is it?
maybe you've got something on you that, you know, yeah, we are imperfect.
Don, I have to
Done.
agree with Don. Mudball Don, I have to agree.
Stop walking at me. Stop.
We do our best though, don't we?
Yeah, most of the time.
So, Andrew, if you come over here, watch out for them trucks, because the police may be in them. Do you want to know why? You want to know why they use trucks?
So they can see out the window and into
No,
your car.
they could see down.
So they can
gonna be
see out
honest,
the
though.
window and into your car.
I'm gonna be
Yep.
honest. So England has some of the most like unintimidating looking cops.
Hey, Debbie.
Well, put it this way. I would rather be shot with a freaking semi-automatic gun from a copper in the US than tasered by a knob over here.
She can do walk-ins as well, and then she
Yeah,
was the company to see if they have any the jewelry that I was
But-
looking.
David, a taser over there is a taser over here. So
Yes.
Friday when you come home.
But at least if you get shot with a gun, it's instant. Bam.
Turner.
Yeah?
Next Friday, yeah.
If I get
No,
tasered, that's going to
it's
fucking
not
hurt for
instant.
quite a long time.
I think the
please-
only difference is how far the taser can reach.
Dude, I've tasered myself plenty of times. It ain't that bad.
And please don't think that gun violence is some
Yeah.
sort of instant like it is in the movies. Please don't believe
Oh, I know. You know, that person drops the spoon in the canteen and everybody gets the gun out. I know
Oh,
what it's like
that
in the
was
US.
damn it. What was that? What was that TV show? Oh, what the fuck was the name of it? That was funny. I know what David's talking about.
Oh, I forgot what it was. It was on Comedy Central as well.
Look at this crap. Look at this drone on Woot. Woot's got a drone on there. Look at the name of this drone. This is the LOQF-GDW drone.
Yeah,
That sounds kind of
probably-
gay to me.
it's probably relabeled for. It's probably a rebranded one.
It's
Yeah,
a Team
what
U
is it?
drone.
But look at this. LOQF-GDW. I don't know. It's like an alphabet drone.
It's a Team U drone.
Yeah, it is.
That's
They're
all
not
it
worth a
is.
damn.
All it is somebody's third party selling it.
Yeah.
It's
Didn't-
fulfilled by Amazon, which means that's the third party seller.
But
Why not?
still,
Yeah.
Justin, still, they could do a better job at naming the drone.
Stop talking. You want to play? Bring the ball
Well,
to me.
The council
Forget it.
came today.
Go get it.
Mark.
Go.
So they came to check it out.
Yeah, the wall is fine. Yeah, they moved on to the Envirovent, and it's got like a plastic tubing, and he went, "Oh, you don't need this anymore." He hit it, and half the stairs fell down in the
So
communal, the flats upstairs.
So the
That ain't
plastic
good.
tubing was holding it up.
No, the tubing was not holding up. It was the vibrations through the building.
Oh. Well,
That
usually
wasn't
when
good?
you go with the car,
Yeah, so yeah, he went up and he chipped a bit more of it off that was loose, and he said, "We'll get the council out to have a look at this." because it looks like it's going to be a your moving job.
Uh, shouldn't they
But
be having
Paul,
an engineer look at it?
Yes, but the
Daddy,
engineer can't come out until next week.
look at the chat. Y'all been here a long time.
Didn't he?
But don't worry, I have a plan. When the engineer turns up, I'm going to ask all the neighbours to have an argument and slam the doors.
me for?
And then see how the engineer likes being rained down with concrete.
Well, if you kind of know the
That's
neighbors,
real
and
age,
it'll be easier.
We know the neighbours. They're all good.
Okay. Because sometimes you don't always know. You think you know the neighbors, you don't really know the neighbors.
No, we don't know them. They have their own lives, but we know who they are and we
Yeah.
talk to them. You see, over here in the UK, we have this thing called politeness. So you walk past, you go, morning, and there you go, back off. I mean, morning.
It's like in the South, we're all polite. How you doing? How's your mom and them?
I got neighbors. If I ran into them at the store, I would not even recognize them.
I'm going to be honest. If you run into your neighbours in the store, I'd just give up the shopping and go to the opticians and get your eyes sorted out.
Well, if you don't know who they are, then how do you know they're your neighbors?
Yeah.
I had a mother
I
one.
rarely see them.
I could run into my mother at the store and not recognize her.
I've
I
seen
spend
one
way-
guy once in the past 5 years.
I spend way too much time with people that I, outside of, those controlled environments. Outside of that, I don't know who the hell you are.
Yeah. No, I don't mind my neighbours. They're all good.
We know a couple of our neighbors, but
It's good to get to know one of your neighbors, so if something happens to your place, they can call 911 for you.
now they just need to tell me what direction they went, and I'll chase them down.
Right. So most of our neighbours are pretty good. Yeah. There is one. Yeah. That if something happens to my place, they're the ones that likely have done it.
You know what I love about Florida, though, is like if David lived next to me and I saw somebody breaking into his house, I could take care of it.
Justin,
they're
that was
breaking into
fucking
his house.
Laura, for God's sake.
I'm just saying I wouldn't get in trouble for handling it, though.
Yeah, no. What I'm saying, it'd be like, Justin, that was Laura. I
Hey,
know.
you're good, buddy.
I know. She won't tell me to shut up no more.
Well,
Sounds
then
like
I
that-
have to. I have to admit that I have some elderly neighbors across the street that we speak very few and often between. But I saw some kids. They use their yard as a cut through with their bikes, and we have each other's numbers, but we don't talk like that. I said, "Hey, are you okay with these kids?" And he said, "Oh no, because that becomes a liability. Should something happen on my property." Next
Yeah.
time I saw him, I was sitting out front, garage door open, staring at the sun, minding my own business. And I saw him cut through, and I said, "Hey, please, guys, don't do that. It's not good for you or anybody else." And two of them diverted. The one that had already decided to cut through the grass, and we have yet to see them cut through the grass.
Mhm.
And I'm trust me, I grew up that way.
Oh, Jim,
we felt
Joe.
no fear of cutting through somebody's property. You
Mm.
literally have to tell us, don't do that. Otherwise, next time
Wait, stop.
there will be a
Mad,
camp.
Mad Prop suggests that's why you need to get some nails or some screws and lay them down on the trail.
No, that's booby trapping. That's illegal in most places.
Yeah, you can actually get in trouble for that.
And don't do that to the kids. Just tell them no. Just tell them no.
A lot will be okay with it. A few of them will be like, screw you.
Yeah, well,
And most people that set booby traps usually end up getting hurt by their own booby trap because they forget about it.
Uh-huh.
There's been quite a few incidences where that's happened over here. Where there was one a couple years ago where a guy shot himself with a shotgun he had set up at his front door. Forgot about it. Fucking walked right
That-
into the wire and it fucking shot him in the arm. He had to call 911.
The incident that taught me about booby traps was somebody was so scared, or something had happened before, so they put like the nail strips on the inside of the house underneath the windows, and then there was a house fire and the firefighters came in and injured themselves on the nail strips. And that yeah, I would rather get robbed than get killed. And I would rather those who come to solve problems be uninhibited by my deterrence.
Yeah.
Well, that's the problem with that guy when he shot himself, is they had to go through this guy's house and meticulously go through it before they could even get to the guy, because they didn't know if he had other traps set or where they were set.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he even said on the 911 call, he said, I had a booby trap set at my front door and it fucking shot me in the arm. Then he ran back into the house to go call 911. And they had to go in the house and get him.
It is a thing to protect, what do they call it? Castle doctrine and stuff like that, like build a moat or the booby trap it or something like that. But that's why you're alive. But somebody to come and help you, if you booby trapped against any possible help, yeah.
You
Good luck,
asked
brother.
for it.
Well, you're screwing yourself over at the end if you need medical help.
Go from there.
Damn, Randy.
I mean, just even look at what happened with Maduro, the Venezuelan guy. Like, yeah, he had people outside, but people handle people, right? And that happened.
Usually.
But nothing else stopped those guys from coming and snatch him. Nothing. Not a tripwire, not a spike strip, not door spikes that swing down and impale anybody. No,
You
nothing.
been playing Fortnite?
Nah,
It
Home
was
Alone.
just people.
That would be Jason.
Guys, history has been made. It has finally happened. I reported a violation on Facebook and they agreed with me and removed it.
What was the violation?
Selling animals.
Yeah, you're not supposed to sell animals on there. You're not supposed to sell medical equipment either, but people reword the shit. They'll be like, a electric chair, and it's actually a fucking electric wheelchair.
But
But they'll
this is
keep any
but
medical
this is the
terms out
best
of it.
bit.
Oh yeah,
Right.
they can sell mobility scooters on our Facebook marketplace.
So this is the best bit. They didn't remove it because they were trying to sell birds. Yeah. They removed it because they finished the response when all these babies are good to go. They removed it for selling babies. But I don't care. As long as that post is gone.
But
And
no,
the
on
group-
our, yeah, you're not allowed to sell those are medical equipment.
You can sell wheelchairs, but you can't sell.
Yeah, they're not classed as equipment.
No, the class as mobility aids.
Yeah,
Well, Facebook does that over here as a liability because since somebody could sue Facebook and say, well, my such and such grandma bought some used whatever on your marketplace and
Whoa,
ended
whoa,
up
whoa.
killing her.
Wait up.
I mean, we bought a
Facebook, wait up. Facebook in the US takes responsibility for things being sold on there. Over here, you could
At times, yeah.
buy something over here and get absolutely ripped to shit, right? So say you go out, you go and buy a laptop, and then when you get home, you find out it's just 2 bricks in a box, right? You know what Facebook would say? Tough shit.
Oh, that's the same thing they'd say over here.
They don't take responsibility for jack shit.
Yeah, but used medical equipment, if somebody claims that their loved one got killed by using a
Oh,
faulty item or something, then Facebook could be liable for that. For allowing it to be sold on their platform.
Well, that's something similar that we learned about car seats for children.
Car
Yes.
seats different. You're not allowed to resell them at all over here. Whether that's on Facebook, in person, whatever. You're not allowed to sell them.
Well, they have an expiration date on them.
Yeah,
A lot of people don't know that.
not they have an expiration date, but
No. Well, over here, the rule is once it's used, you cannot transfer. You can't even give it away. It's illegal to actually give it away because it could have been
I'm
used
okay
in an
with-
accident.
and I'm okay with that. Honestly,
Yeah.
I
The
am.
moment it's used, you can't do anything with it because the rule is that if it's been involved in an accident, it has to go anyway.
Well, there's 2 reasons, and that is, damaged or not, your nasty ass kid was in there, and if you've ever, if you've ever had kids, they are nasty as fuck, and there is no way to really clean that shit.
No.
Provably, to prove that it's clean and ready for resale. But if anything has ever been in an accident, if it is a safety device, it must be replaced. Whether it be a seatbelt, an airbag, a child seat, it cannot be trusted anymore because it's been through its limits.
Yeah.
any
the
major safety device.
Whatever test that you put it through, it wasn't a test. It was real life. And now it can become a statistic, but it must be replaced. It's sad sometimes because the thing might still be good, but I'm okay with it.
Well, the reason why I say they have expiration dates is because the plastic will actually degrade over time. So they put, I think, a 5-year, limit on them. I think it is. Same with helmets, helmets for motorcycles. Those have a limit on how old they can be.
yeah, it depends
But
on the material they're made with, the crash helmets.
But you notice at times how many people it takes to install a child's car seat. Sometimes it takes 3 grown men to put it together.
Nah, not if you know what you're doing, dude. I had 3 kids, so I was a master at that shit.
Yeah, it only takes
you-
one person.
Yeah, when you got multiple kids, dude, you get used to it quick. It
'Cause I
becomes second
remember
nature.
when my neighbor's son had his first, his dad, his son, and the son's father-in-law were all trying to wrestle the car seat to put it in the car.
Well, maybe he didn't have a car that had already got all the fitting gear for the car seat, which most of them do have now.
Well, yeah, there's also this thing called a man. And if you read the instructions, which I know not all of us men do, I don't do it all the time,
Very
but
few.
but you gotta put some weight on it. And if you don't have any weight, then you can't do it right. But at the same time, you put 3 firefighters on that shit because they offer this thing where, hey, come have the fire department or come to the fire department and
Oh yeah.
have the firefighters put that chair. Yeah, your child's seat is very secure. However, you may have just destroyed like 30% of your back seat of however much your car costs. So
Yeah.
resale value becomes a thing.
Car seats will tear up your seats, so
The
they'll
other
push
issue,
them.
the other thing is, you're not supposed to put your own car seat in anymore.
Yeah, you can over here, but you can get
You
like
can, but you're
Untrackable
not
said, you
supposed
can,
to.
like Untrackable said, you can go to the fire station if you want, but any experienced parent doesn't need that help. They already know how the seat's properly supposed to go on.
No, I mean the fitting the mounts for it.
Oh yeah.
I only have one child, but I weigh 190 pounds. I put my knee into something. It feels it.
Mhm.
And if I wiggle it and it's not right, I do it again.
What is your first name anyway?
He doesn't go by
Fine.
that. Just
What?
by his channel name, Andrew.
Just call him Mr. Trackable.
Lance is asking who's got the deep voice.
That's Mr. Trackable. Now, the reason I say he's Mr.
Yeah.
Trackable because he told us what motorway he used earlier. I didn't want to say anything, but
He's been on Paul's panel a few times over the last
okay.
week. Lance might have
Andrew,
not have been
he's a
on
good
for
guy. He knows how to say goodbye.
Yeah.
Playfully.
If I've caused any problems, then I apologize.
No,
No.
just Lance is being curious. Lance is just
No,
curious.
Lance was just wondering because he couldn't. Because when
Yeah.
you have your camera turned off on Zoom, they can't see you on YouTube.
Shut up, Justin.
Yeah,
You'll
you don't,
disappear off the panel.
you don't show up as an icon on YouTube.
Yeah,
No,
they
you
can
don't.
hear you. But no. They don't just show up as anything.
Doesn't
The
show up
only
as anything.
time, it will show you when your camera's off is if everybody on the panel has their camera out. Then
Yeah.
it'll show your names. But if it's just one person and everybody else has their cameras on and one person has them
Can
off,
see you.
then
They
it's
can
not going to show them at all.
it
You'll
doesn't
be able
show.
to hear them, but you just can't see them. That's why Lance was
Now,
asking.
now, Andrew, now you've seen him. Now he has to kill you.
I don't mind having my camera on. It's just smoking
No,
and
you don't have to have it on. It's up to you.
I'm not ashamed of it. It's just smoking and drinking on panel. I don't want to be disrespectful.
It's not
You're
Dude,
right.
we've had drunken lives where everybody was drunk.
You ought to see what
Yes,
Paul
Justin.
does at being disrespectful.
Yeah,
it's
I wouldn't be talking, Laura. I've seen
Anyway.
you a couple
Nice.
times. What do you guys
Anyway,
call it?
if you're smoking, then you might want your camera on, because if you're on fire, we need to be able to report it.
Yeah, but where would you report it to?
Yeah, his name
North
is
Carolina.
Untrackable, and he was on
No,
the
no.
I-43.
North Carolina fire department.
And Justin, I've never been drinking on stream. I don't know what you're on about.
Lies.
Lord, boy, you lied too.
I'm an angel.
Yeah, right.
Uh-huh.
Excuse me,
What?
your ring's falling down your horns.
Did you know they said that online earlier?
Yeah, can you turn the thing to your light off?
The only rings she got are the ones they tossed the hook on those horns.
No, that was David playing ring toss.
Okay. All right.
You're
About
lucky
to give
you
up
live
on
on
it.
the other side of the world.
Well, technically, he doesn't live on the other side of the world. Dominic lives on the other side of the world. Justin lives a quarter of the way around it.
Well, he's lucky he lives that far.
Actually, Joe is closer to Laura than Laura is to Dominic.
Well, who's got the measuring stick? Is that what we're doing here?
Actually, Andrew, if I
Yeah.
started digging in my living room, give me a couple of days, and then I'll hear that voice going, "G'day, mate."
It's further to fly to Australia than it is to fly from David's place to Joe's place.
Oh yeah, it's like an 18-hour flight, I think, to Australia is what Tim. Well, I guess it depends on.
It's 24 hours from here.
It probably depends on which way you fly, because you could pay a lot of money for a direct flight, or you could pay less money for a flight that has like 30 stops.
We normally fly here to the.
That's going to be
They've got
their
direct
long run.
flights.
I know they have. They don't have.
But you're going to pay a lot of money for a direct flight, because that means you're paying for the
Tokyo.
convenience of not stopping.
It's actually
If-
cheaper taking the direct flight over here because nobody
It'd
wants
be-
it.
If you were flying to Louisiana, I do believe it would be 2 legs. 2 sections.
Well, the
I'm
reason
going to be
why
honest. If I'm flying to Louisiana, I don't want to be on 2 legs. I want to be on 2 wings.
Oh, plane.
see,
with
I would
engines.
rather.
They call it section a leg.
Me personally, I would rather do a direct flight than one that has like 5 layovers. Fuck that shit.
It
Some of
depends
them
where the
layovers-
It depends where the layovers are and if you're allowed out the airport.
Well, a lot of times you're not allowed out of the airport, and it could be hours and
It's
hours
Tokyo,
you're
yeah.
sitting there.
And most big
Justin's
Right.
airports,
Singapore.
most big airports today are not close to anything you want to see.
Well, it's not that. It's just your layovers don't mean you just get off one plane and go the other. You could be sitting there for 3-4 hours waiting on your plane.
You're allowed out.
Yeah. So if I was going to Australia, we would have to stop in Singapore. Singapore is part of the British Commonwealth, so we are allowed to go outside the airport and view the surrounding areas.
So if David were going to go internationally gallivanting and travel, where would David want to travel first?
I don't know.
Oh, I don't know. Maybe Southend.
I
I
spent
said international.
I spent 7 hours in Abu Dhabi airport once.
Okay, if you mean international, I'd probably go Wales.
Yeah,
Scotland?
That's
It's a different-
That's a different.
it's a
country.
different
Like
country.
It's a different country.
You're talking about
Philippines,
changing continents.
Iceland, India.
Well, fuck.
Whoa! If I want to
Ew,
go to
gross.
Iceland, if I want to go to Iceland, I'll just get
Yeah,
the bus into town.
Yeah, it's just
You
down
wouldn't
the road.
catch me. You kept my ass going to India. Ugh.
Yeah, we got a supermarket called Iceland.
Oh,
I would actually like to go
And
to it.
the country of Iceland 2 years ago tried to sue them because they claimed that people could get confused between the supermarket and the country.
oh, there was a copyright claim on it.
Yes, Iceland, the country, wanted them to change the name because
Oh,
people
God.
could easily get confused.
Yeah, I'm sure. So they're
Mark-
pretty much
Mark-
calling everybody idiots.
Mark, you were saying?
Oh, I definitely want to go to India. I mean,
Oh hell no.
you all know what an Indian curry is to me.
Oh, a curry.
I mean, if you like your curry
want
stirred with
curry.
crusty
Ooh.
feet,
So-
go ahead.
So you like
Mhm.
the
Seen the
spicy
videos?
curry, Mark?
Crusty feet curry.
You ever watch him? Yeah, that's why Joe's been checking to see where his cookies came from.
Yeah, I did.
The damn.
There are some good places in India that are like holiday resort types places, but they don't do the authentic food. They do the
But that's
food.
what I'm saying. I don't want to go to places like that. If I go to Australia, Matt and all them are going to take me around all the local
Yeah.
places.
You see,
I don't
I
want to
couldn't.
go see all the touristy shit.
You see, I personally couldn't go to India because the moment I land, they'll be like, "You're the scammer. No, you're the scammer. Your voice is the scammer. No, your voice is. Oh shit, they're all here."
First Indian guy, fucking
You go, yeah,
David
but
sees. He goes, "You son of a bitch! Give me my credit
where's
card
this
number back."
where's this call center? I'm gonna bone stick with it.
Yeah.
Hell no! You go in there and you offer your services. Look, I'll give you a real British accent,
Yeah.
and we'll really fucking scam the shit out of these people.
Who you ringing? First job, Amazon.
Saying you
No,
think these Indian?
if I was
You-
going to go abroad, it would probably be Brazil for the rainforest and the parrots, or Australia for the cockatiels and cockatoos.
Have you ever been though
Have I ever been? No.
abroad?
No, because medically I'm not allowed. I
Uh,
mean, technically
who-
I've been abroad because I've been to Wales and I've been to Scotland, but not out the UK, no.
Okay, so you stay within. You've crossed borders, but
Well,
Um,
we can freely
but-
we can freely move between Wales and Scotland and UK and England.
but you haven't like crossed oceans.
No.
Yeah, I've been to Isle of Man.
But yeah, but he hasn't been. No, he hasn't
Yeah,
been
he's-
out of the UK
Yeah.
technically.
Have you been
Well,
to
no,
Isle of
actually,
Skye?
no. Again,
It's okay. It's
No.
okay.
no, Justin, you're wrong. I've been to the Isle of
Wow.
Man. Isle of Man is not part of the UK.
No, it's its own country.
It's
Wait,
its own
if-
country. It's part of the British
Own
Isles.
government. Yeah.
So
It's
But
Britain
still
did you-
got British in the name. That don't fucking count.
No,
But-
it
but
does.
did-
You see, you've
Ocean.
got different boundaries, haven't you? You've got the British Isles, which is all the islands around us, as well. Then you've got Great Britain, which is just Scotland, England, and Wales, and then you've got the United Kingdom, which includes Northern Ireland.
But no, hey, and I'm not trying to hit you. I'm saying, did you cross an ocean?
No, I went. Technically, yeah, but technically, no, because it's an ocean between us and the Isle of Man. That's it.
Oh, it's
It's-
just a
it-
ferry too, wasn't it?
It's
Not,
David,
Yeah,
that's,
no
a,
big,
that's a
no biggie.
sliver.
the
That's a
fish
I'm
sliver
not-
of an ocean.
the Irish Sea.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to hit
Well,
you.
put it this way: it's closer. It's closer to France than it is to the Isle of Man.
I'm not trying to hit you.
I know
I'm
that.
really not.
I'm just saying that's as far as I've been.
You know, such is life.
Yep.
All right, I gotta
Because-
jump off, guys.
Put it this way: if I didn't have
Bye,
my medical
Justin.
conditions,
Have a
I'd be
good-
straight over
good
to the
night,
US
sleep,
and I'd be kicking Justin's ass.
Be ready for
talk
getting
to
done
you
in the
again
morning.
tomorrow.
Yeah. Whereas I've been to quite a few countries in Europe and beyond.
Did you see that, guys? As soon as I threatened Justin, then he had to leave.
Yeah, that's the way it works.
So, Mark, which country is your favorite that you've been to?
Hey, Brenda, and is Brenda leaving?
That depends completely on what for.
Well,
Um,
is there one that
Oh no,
you really
Lance has got to
that you really said, "Oh, I really love this country"?
um,
Well, put it this way: if I was to get on an aeroplane,
ski slopes in Italy, Austria, Switzerland, France, golf courses in Portugal, Spain. I even
He
played
been- he-
golf.
Andrew, he's been a few
I've played
places.
golf. I've played golf in Malta. I've played golf in the Seychelles. I've been to the Philippines, Austria, Germany,
Don't tell that to Art.
Belgium, Holland.
Have you played at St. Andrews?
I have been to St Andrews. I have never played it, but I have played Carnoustie quite a lot, and I played Valderrama in Spain.
Now, I've only ever played one golf course, Lytham St Anne's.
Uh-huh.
And that was back in the day when the trams used to run to Lytham St Anne's.
Yep.
Why'd they stop?
Like everything.
It don't go that far no more.
Money?
They changed they took the heritage trams away and replaced them with some crappy things. And to make them run to a timetable, they stop them at Stargate now instead of running them around. Hey, Brenda. Cool.
I would kind of like to go to Whistler and go skiing there. And there's a few golf courses in America that would be nice to get to.
Oh,
I mean,
Augusta?
there is a possibility I may be able to get abroad one day.
You could always go on the train.
I can, but I have to come off a certain medication.
Yeah.
Because you're not allowed across borders with it.
I see.
is it a British policy that you can't, or
No, it's an international policy.
It's a controlled drug.
Controlled medication. So it's not
There
like
are-
your run-of-the-mill, anyone can take it. You have to be diagnosed with a specific condition that needs that medication. And then every month I order it, I have to go to the chemist and then I have to verify I am who I am. And then they give you this box. It's quite funny. They give you a plain bag that says discreet medication on it. I mean, it's not discreet anymore, is it? Because you put discreet medication and a big red fucking sticker on it to say fucking highly controlled.
Like, here's where I got it, right on the back.
Well, is it something you have to take
Every day. Twice a day.
every day?
Every day, twice a day.
Hello, Ed.
Do you mind if I ask what it's for?
Ed.
It's for my personality disorder and post-traumatic stress disorder. Everyone on here knows I've been through some serious shit in my life.
Mm-hmm.
It's, that's fine, but can fun replace a disease?
No, it's not a disease. It's just stuff happened to me that obviously I react badly to. You just random things can just set things off. Like earlier on, I was just sat in the kitchen and I just had a seizure, and literally I was out for 2 hours, just frozen. I could see everything going on, couldn't do nothing, couldn't hear anything, couldn't smell anything, and the only thing I could move was one of my arms. And to get Laura's attention, I had to set the alarm off on the cooker to say that the cooker had finished. That was the only way to get her attention. Because I couldn't speak.
Justin slammed you a little bit, David.
Yeah, fuck him.
In the chat.
Discreet medication, herpes cream, I bet.
I only got it from you, you bitch. You and your Bertha.
Let me tell you that I love you, brother.
That might be one of the things that trigger. Just be careful.
Just let me tell you that
Yeah,
I
just
love
leave
you,
it.
brother.
Just leave it there because there are certain triggers. Like you're miles away from it. If we were in person and you said that, I'd be off in a different direction.
Maybe we
I will
just
always.
turn.
I was gang raped, by the way.
Well, I will hold your hand.
Very well
I'm
won.
not scared.
You got to try and catch it. The only person when I come out of a seizure that can deal with me is Laura. Everyone else is getting a punch.
That's because you ain't gonna mess with Laura.
She's got you wrapped around her finger, hasn't she, Joe?
Paul, you have a message
No,
from
I'm not.
Sandy.
I'm not afraid of her. She's too
Debbie.
far away.
Debbie.
Debbie.
Yeah, Debbie said,
Debbie
Paul,
has a
shut up."
message for Paul.
And if she comes to the States, I'm going somewhere else.
So if she comes to the States, Joe is going.
I'm going to
west.
Australia.
You know what the funny thing is, right? You see how Laura is with you guys on here.
Yeah.
If she met you in person, she'd be quiet and shy. She wouldn't say boo to a goose. But once she's
I'll
known
tell
you
you
for a
what.
couple of days, that's it. All hell breaks loose.
If you go
I know,
over to the
Joe.
hospital down here, all the geese they got down there, you wouldn't say boo to them either. They chase your ass.
Well, put it
They
this way,
attack
Joe. Joe, just want to remind you, I did tell you all, don't encourage it, and you didn't listen.
I try not to. You know I try to ignore
David, Debbie is backing you up right now.
No, Laura's fine. She's not as bad as people make out. She's good.
Debbie says, "Don't mess with Laura."
her. Debbie said Paul's talking too much.
And you know, there's a difference between being with somebody and testing somebody. I hope you know that.
Yeah. Don't worry. Me and Laura have been together for quite a while. We're married now, and she's
No, that's what I'm talking about. You are here. I hope that I can be with you. I hope that my questions don't test you.
no.
Please.
Trust me.
He wants to be on the same wavelength.
It'd be pretty hard to get on the same wavelength as me.
Can't get on the same way. You don't know how to make tea. He spells aluminium wrong. God darn.
At least you said it right this time, Joe.
Yeah.
At least you said it right.
Untrackable, don't get David started about a proper tea.
I said that the other day at the dollar store. I said, "You got aluminium?" He looked at me like I was a nut.
Yeah, because you said, have you got aluminium? If you'd have said, have you got aluminium foil, they'd
I
have
did. I
known.
said aluminium foil. He looked at me like, "What the hell are you talking about?" It's like when I was at pizza, they had a woman come in. She said, I'd like a pizza margarita." I said, "What the hell is that?" Not on our menu. It wasn't on our menu. What, you mean you don't know what it is? I said, "If it was on my menu, I know what it is."
Well, it is on your menu.
It was not on my menu. It was,
I
but
could
not
tell-
under that name.
It is
I can tell you, margarita pizza is just a cheese pizza.
yeah.
Oh, I know. But
Exactly.
she did not. But it's not listed like that in the Pizza Hut menu. So to hell with y'all.
Well, then you can't. Whoa. Then you can't sell pizzas because everybody knows pizza's Italian and they call it margarita. Yeah,
I didn't know it then.
Paul. When
With
you
a
had your
name
pizza
like
shops, did you call it cheese and tomato or did you call it margarita?
Come on, with a name like Trombatori, you cannot
Cheese pizza.
call what a
Cheese
margarita.
pizza.
Cheese pizza.
Nobody in the Midwest or in the United States would know what the hell you're talking about.
In the East Coast, it's New York style, or it's deep dish.
Yeah.
Yes. Well, that's a different pizza. That style of pizza completely.
Different. Yeah.
We get New York style and deep dish.
And we don't get deep dish. We get deep pan.
Well, deep pan, yeah,
Deep
Yeah.
pan.
Same thing.
I'm so sorry.
and French bread pizzas.
Yeah.
Mm.
The idea that people get traumatized by food. Food.
Well,
no,
if,
no,
if the
hey,
food if the
no.
food is
You've not-
horrible, then you
you've
can
okay.
be traumatized.
Okay,
You-
untrackable.
Laura's cooked.
We are not traumatized by food. We are traumatized at the fact that Joel thinks making a proper cup of tea is putting the bloody water in a cup and the tea bag and put it in the bloody microwave.
That's the best one.
Well, have you been a guest in his house and been given that?
No.
Is
the
Captain
moment-
Captain Joel still on the panel? Because he wouldn't be if he tried. I'd be sticking him in the microwave. Get in there.
The moment you step in my house, you get coffee my way.
Yeah, but
Yeah, but
If you don't like it, I'm so sorry.
What the
No.
discussion
Stop.
is what they're talking about was according to David.
no.
The Brits.
According to international law,
Hey, let him finish, David, please.
A proper cup of tea is made by boiling water in a pot,
kettle.
a
Kettle.
kettle, and then
Kettle,
putting
kettle.
the tea bag in the cup, and then pour the boiling water into on top of the tea bag and let it steep and stroke it like that.
No, you don't have to do that. If you
Really?
tip the water onto the center of the tea bag, it'll infuse on its own.
That is only since tea bags were invented. Before
And
that,
then you add the milk and you stir
spoonful
it,
of
take
tea
tea bag
leaves
out, drink with a couple
in-
of biscuits.
If you're gonna be picky about that, what else are
Stay
you
home.
gonna be picky?
Anything that Joel
be
You'd
does.
be
picky about a lot of
surprised.
things.
You'd be surprised.
Right.
All of a sudden you don't like a
untrackable. You need to understand, right? No,
cheeseburger.
untrackable. You need to understand, right?
Wait,
Me and Joel know there are different ways of doing things around the world. Yeah, but this is like a little argument between me and Joel.
David,
Yeah.
just tell him what your background is, David. What job you used to do.
I used to make leaflets. I used to work in Asda.
No,
Which one?
No, the one with foods.
Oh, the chef.
Yes.
But chefs don't make cups of tea.
No.
The waitress makes them.
But you supervise the waitress.
No, they do their own work, their own job. The
How
chef's
did you
job
make it?
is in the kitchen. We don't go and deal with the customers or anything.
How did you make it to be a chef if you didn't start at the bottom? Did you just go straight to being a chef?
I left school and
What's
got
up,
a
Pete?
job as a kitchen porter. And one night the chef said, "We're short staffed. Would you like to help out with doing some chef stuff?" And I did. And he was impressed that as a vegetarian, I know how to cook steak properly. And that was it. He said, "I'd like to keep you as a chef." And that was it. I was on my way to being a chef.
Did you go to school for being a chef?
No. All trained through the job.
Oh, beautiful.
The best way to learn is on the job. But
Exactly.
the thing is, it's not like these restaurants nowadays where they go, "We're really busy. We got 200 people tonight." No. We had 2,000 in the front restaurant on a Friday and Saturday night. We had 2,000 in the back restaurant on a Friday and Saturday night. 4,000 people, and there's chefs running everywhere. It was busy.
So 4,000 people and what, 200 chefs?
No.
They're cooking everybody individuals. It's not like potluck or anything, you know.
So the veg obviously is pre-cooked and put into bain-maries and stuff like a carvery, but the steaks and your meat is all cooked fresh. There, you had a choice. You could stay at your table and wait for your food to come to you, or you could go and stand in front of the chef that you choose to pick your steak and go, "I want that piece, and I want to see you cook it, and this is how I want it cooked."
And please, mind me if I'm wrong. but anybody that cooks anything on a professional level is a chef. So you're really not special.
No, I didn't
You-
say I was special on that. That was Andrew.
Thank you.
I
Being a
wanna
chef
put-
is not special.
I want to point out, right? I was very lucky in that job because the head chef said to me one day, David, can you go and order some mince pies from Warburton's? And I said, how many mince pies do you want? And he said 1,000. Okay. Now, these mince pies came in a little box, one mince pie in a little box. So I rings Warburton's up and I goes, we would like 1,000 boxes of mince pies. And the guy did sound very surprised. He went, are you sure it's 1,000 boxes of mince pies? And I said, yes. And the next day, there was 1,000 boxes of 1,000 mince pies in each box.
100%. So you were a chef that
Million.
went and ordered 1,000 mince pies from other chefs that actually made mince pies.
No.
Lance.
So, because obviously the chefs would cook your thing, mince pies are only little and they're only served at Christmas, and you normally get them as a gift with your cup of tea at the end of your meal.
Yeah.
But you didn't make them.
No, because they're completely free. You just give them the mince pie. They get to take it home with them. That's it. Have a nice Christmas. Goodbye. That's it. End of the day.
They're only like 2 inches diameter and about an inch thick.
But
Now,
the guy on the phone must
so-
have been surprised to get an order for 1,000.
well, he did sound
mince
surprised,
pies.
but you've got to remember Warburton's deal with big places. They deal with Tesco's. They deal with Asda,
So,
which was Walmart at the
somebody-
time.
Warburton's
And-
are a bakery.
acquired mince pies.
Yeah, so Warburton's is a bakery. They make thousands upon thousands loaves of bread, cakes, stuff for the retail industry. And obviously, restaurants would have a deal with them to get the cookies or the mince pies. You're not obviously not the big desserts, you know, your Knickerbocker Glories, your banana splits, your chocolate puddings, your bread and butter puddings, all that was cooked fresh in the place. But your mince pies, we just didn't have time to make mince pies as well. So they was bought in, and like I said, the chef said to me he wanted a box of 1,000. Well, he said 1,000 mince pies, and when I answered the guy answered the phone, I just said 1,000 mince pies, and he asked if I was sure, and I said that's what the head chef said. He said 1,000 mince pies, and obviously there was a miscommunication somewhere, probably my end, and I didn't realise that one box had 1,000 mince pies in it, so I ordered
Well, it
1,000
sounded like it was his
boxes.
problem. 'Cause He should have said, well, a box says 1,000. You want 1,000 boxes or 1,000?
Hey,
Yes, but
it's
You should
okay.
have said,
But when you're dealing,
the-
so when you're dealing with a restaurant like the Vineyard, they would expect me to know what was in that box. Yeah,
That was the first mistake.
that was the first
you should have
mistake.
said
Yes.
how many are in a box.
No, I just wanted 1,000 mince pies. I didn't want to say how many was in a box. To be honest,
'Cause-
I'd never dealt with the mince pies.
Because if
All
they
I
had
saw,
if they have 2 mince pies in a box, you will want 500 boxes.
exactly. But when they come in a little box, right? A little box, right? With a mince pie in it, with the Vineyard logo on it, you'd think that's what he meant when he said 1,000 boxes. That's what I thought. I didn't realise that came in a bigger box with 1,000 in it with them little boxes. It was 1,000 little boxes stacked up. And then, like I said, they were freaking everywhere. We were still giving them out months later. It was like, have a mince pie, Merry Christmas.
So-
It's middle of March. What are you talking about? Have a mince pie.
So he said
It's okay
next
to
time,
say that,
check.
it's okay to say that we can't do this. However, we're going to subscribe to a partner that can do this, and then
Well-
move on from there. But-
Warburton's can do all this.
Uh,
Business to business sales, there's profit there. And then the
I'm calm,
upsell,
Debbie. I'm calm.
the upsell comes to wherever it is that you were. They're just paying more from you than they would if they had gone to the place that could actually provide it.
Actually, no.
Well, no, because they weren't charging them for it.
We was buying them in, right, and we was only paying 5 pence a mince pie, which is very, very cheap. Right? Oh, probably not back then anyway. But we was giving them to the customers as a thank you for them. Most of the customers never took them. They was like, "Nah, you're all right. I'm full." That's why you end up only buying a box of 1,000. Yeah, because not all them 4,000 customers want a bloody mince pie. When you've just had a big steak and a starter, a steak meal, and then your dessert, the last thing you want is a sickly mince pie afterwards.
Oh, sod that. It's bloody pie.
Have a menu item. Get a mince pie. That's a sales upcharge right there.
Yeah. The bad news was the vineyard went downhill because I'd say about 3 years into my chefing, the manager came in and said, "We're being taken over by a new company and they want to change the menu. And here's the menu." And straight away, we all looked at it and it was all microwave meals. The head chef went, "Well, I ain't doing this. I ain't cooking in microwaves. I'm off."
Well, about time they figured it out.
Yeah, he just chucked his towel down. He went, "Nope." And all the chefs looked at him and went, "Wait up, we're coming with you." And we all walked.
Take me with you.
Every chef walked out that night.
I understand that as well, to a degree. You look at all the famous chefs, and it doesn't matter it doesn't matter who you look at in history. They all turn them into microwavable meals that you can buy in the grocery store. But if I go to your restaurant,
you want it fresh. You want it there. That's why we was getting 4,000 customers at a weekend.
Right. But I'm not going to your restaurant to get the microwave meal I could buy at Walmart with your signature on it. You son of a bitch.
Yeah. So the thing was, within a month of the menu change, the restaurant was down to only 200 on a Saturday night. Everybody was just like, "Nope, we ain't paying for that." Because you could tell it was microwave food.
I know what it's like.
And now, guess what it is now, that restaurant? It's a housing estate. It's houses.
I know what it's like.
Because it was so big, just houses now.
Oh, so it's not a restaurant anymore?
Nope. They knocked it down and built houses.
That's a shame.
I know what it's like to feed thousands of people. And no, none of it was fresh.
Well, we all know what it's like to feed thousands of people. We all feed the Australians.
Did you ever see
through UNICEF?
Did you ever see the accounting book for that?
None of it was artistic, but
right. What was that, Andrew?
Did you ever see the accounting books for the restaurant?
Did I ever see the
accounting books?
That was not my job.
The answer is no, Andrew.
No, we literally provided the food. The only thing we got was if your steak was cooked really well, sometimes the customer would come over and give you a couple of quid or a tenner or something and go, "That was a great steak." And I used to think, "Thanks very much." The most I got was £150 one night for the steak. Ooh. And I took that money and I was like, what an idiot. He just paid £55 for that bloody piece of steak.
Yeah.
Right? And now he's giving me 150 quid.
Maybe he thought you were sexy.
That's an expensive steak.
Maybe.
Yeah, maybe the ponytail.
I didn't have a ponytail back then. I had a bald head. You weren't allowed long hair in the kitchen. That was a no. No long hair in the kitchen.
No, I didn't get any tips in my food industry work.
Yeah, well, you was in the military catering
Yeah.
call, weren't you?
They tended not to tip people in the kitchen there, did they?
Yeah. Here's
No,
a tip.
you just feed people.
Yeah, here's a
You
tip.
just
What
feed
is-
them.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
yeah, here's a tip. What is it? Throw this thing quick. What is it? It's a fucking hand grenade. Throw it.
Mm.
Bye, Andrew.
Yeah, nobody likes to see that shit.
Yeah, you ready? 5.
Has he
Oh.
gone?
He's gone to mute. His camera's off. He's gone.
There you go.
That's what I said earlier on.
Yeah,
Untrackable. I went. At least you know how to say goodbye, because Andrew, he just crashes out, doesn't he? We
Yeah.
think somebody comes in and he just shuts his laptop quick. Goes gone.
And it's usually his uncle that phones.
Yeah, his uncle.
Automatically shuts down to answer the phone to his uncle.
Yeah, but he's all right. He's Andrew. Not bad.
And again, I apologize if I'm too raw.
No, you're not.
Well, we have all worlds on here. I can be as argumentative as anyone. I can be. Just got to remember, whatever I say, I don't mean to cause offence. I'll say it how I see it, and at the end of the day, once we've had our debate, it's over. Apart from Joe and the microwave, right?
Yep.
Everything
They're
else is over. Once we've had that debate, it's over. I'm still friends with you, still like you, still talk to you. It's over. Never go back to an argument.
And that's why that's why I stand on the
Oh, we posted in the chat.
culinary
Got to go.
that's why I stand on the culinary / food service side of it. Is there are people with passion that know what they're talking about, and there are people that actually have to deal with the customers, and there's sides, there's dimensions to this.
Put it this way: if I went back into the catering industry, I would go back into the kitchen. There is no way I would go to serving customers. Not on your Nelly. I saw the shit that waitering staff got. Those that never came up to pick the steak would always moan, "Oh, he's got a better steak than me." Yeah, he came up and picked it.
Well,
So that's how it works.
You can send something out into the market, and it's on the shelf, and they pick it.
Talking about the catering
they don't
industry,
like-
I am almost certain Randy is. Yes, he is. He's using a kid's ball. It's even got the straw
Well-
bit at the side.
I'm using a kid's bowl.
Yeah, hasn't it got a straw at the side for the milk?
No, this is my bowl. It's a Cinnamon Toast Crunch bowl. Yeah,
If I put it on the shelf and you pick it,
So what's the thing, Blue? Why has it got a straw sticking out of it?
so when you eat all cereal, you can drink the milk.
That's why bowls are like big cups.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
but
it.
you don't have a straw. You just tip it into your mouth.
you
You
just
just
tip it,
you got to do it. You got to do the TJ. Open wide. Just
Yeah,
tip
but
it in.
if it's early in the morning and you're dressed ready for work, you don't want to risk spilling milk on your shirt.
I don't think that's a responsibility TJ takes. He's just like, sorry. No, we call them kids balls over here. But I confess, I've used them.
Yeah, I agree. It probably is a kid's bowl, but
It does the job. Does it hold your food? Yes.
Yep.
Then that's fine.
and it's not too big to where I overdo myself and pour a big ass bowl.
Oh yeah, yeah. The
Yeah,
amount of
well-
times, the amount of times I go in the kitchen and get the salad bowl out, fill it with cereal, pour all the milk in, and think, oh shit, I've got to eat all this
I mean-
now.
The thing is, you've got to remember that when you've still got milk left in the bowl after a bowl of cereal, you just got to put more cereal in it.
Yep, I do the same thing.
Yeah.
No.
I'm
No,
the type of person
no,
I
am.
I
That
like
is one
lim-
thing I'm against, right? The milk has to go on top of the cereal. That's it. I ain't putting fresh cereal into that bowl. I'll drink the milk. I'll pour another bowl of cereal and then put more milk.
Now, see, I like as little milk as possible. Like if you got 4 inches of cereal, I want about an inch of milk.
Oh no,
I,
no way near.
I would say again, I've said it before. I said it,
Everybody has their
you know,
own
before.
taste.
Even tonight. Uh, uh, if you're scared of food,
Okay, Joe. Joe's on the phone to his son.
if you're scared of food,
Yeah, and wish him well for us, Joe. Sorry, untrackable. Just want to put that out there.
Okay, Jody.
He's
you're
just
letting me know what somebody else is doing. That's fine.
no,
Are they-
Joe's on the panel. He's just muted because he's talking to his son, but his son's in the military, so we just want to wish his son well
yeah. Tell me why he's muted again.
because he's on the phone to his son.
Oh, that's great.
And his
Yeah.
son is
Is-
deployed.
But he's just he's just posted in the chat. That's what he's. So I was just passing it to everyone else because they don't
Well,
read the
it
chat.
could be his police officer's son too. I don't know.
It could be. Either way, it's both good jobs.
Mm.
Both serving in the line of duty.
And we're supposed to change our conversation.
No. I just wanted to put that out. Now we can carry on. I just wanted to say it while Joel was there.
Our conversations tend to turn right-angled corners very regularly.
Yeah, 1 minute you're talking about one thing, suddenly you're on another topic. You're like, what?
Mm.
And then you come full circle and back to your topic. Just we're good on that.
Who is this untrackable?
Untrackable. Untrackable's been on here a few times. He's a good guy. He's all right.
Is he a Brit?
No.
Yank?
Maybe I took
No.
offense.
No.
I apologize.
I know.
He's a Yank. Right.
He's an American. We don't call him Yanks. Because I've been told that's a derogative nerve term.
Yeah.
I can't help.
Depends on who you're
I can't help my responses. I apologize if I hurt anybody's feelings.
Nah, you didn't hurt anyone's. But like I said, have a debate. It's over. Just move on. And then, yeah. But Mark, I just want to point out today, I got a letter in the post to say I got an appointment at Basildon Hospital at 10:45 on the 17th of March. Great, not a problem.
St. Pat's Day.
Yeah, but I also got a text as that letter came through the door to say that appointment has been cancelled. Right? Right as that letter came, and then they sent me another one to say we've remade your appointment. It's now at 10:30 on the same day. What's
So
up?
they moved it a quarter of an hour earlier.
Yeah. What's the point?
Yeah.
Oh God, you gotta love the hospitals.
Mm.
But yeah, untrackable. We just debate everything on here. We talk about everything, and we're all good.
Mm-hmm.
Once you've been around a while, you'll get to know how we bounce and stuff. Paul sits there, and the only time he joins in is when he shows us his Boston creams or trying to make TJ choke to death on laughter.
Yeah. I was going to say how we think, but most of the time we just don't think.
Yeah, that's often.
So it's okay when somebody's kid goes to war.
Yeah.
Not well. You can.
He's on the Iwo Jima.
Yeah. So.
He's a.
And then I say,
The Iwo Jima is the military son.
It's okay to have your opinion on whether that's okay to people to go to war or whatever. That's what we're saying. All opinions are welcome.
yeah. So my opinion is okay. keep us updated. God bless your son.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I was only
But,
pointing out that why Joe had gone off camera and muted because he posted in the chat to tell people he'd be back soon. He's just on the phone to his son.
But he didn't tell us which son.
Yeah. Well, it doesn't really matter.
Oh, chilly out tonight.
It's all good.
I don't mean to be so brutal.
Yeah, bro.
I'm not being.
You're just being inquisitive. That's all.
Hey, if you think you're brutal, wait till Donald gets on the panel.
Well,
Or Dre. Dre can put you in your place.
well, that's fine.
But no, they're both good guys.
I did my time. I did my time, and my mother did her time, and my father did his time, and my grandparents did their. Well, my grandfathers did their time, and you know, I'm not without love.
Yeah,
I am not without understanding.
Yeah. Well,
But
here's one for you.
Are we supposed to forget ourselves because
No.
you did something or somebody you know did something? Come on, man.
No, but
We're
I just
all
want to point
people.
something out. When you talk
I
about
feel
you did your
lucky.
time,
I feel lucky. I feel lucky to be here now.
yeah.
Is that so wrong? Is that so wrong?
No, I feel
No.
lucky. I'd say I feel unlucky to be here now because of what I've been through. However, just want to point out when you say you've done your time, now that I know that because from being on here means you've been in the military because that's how Americans say it. However, if you was in the UK and you said you've done time, we would turn around to you and say, "What crime did you commit?" Because time means you've been to prison. But isn't it weird how different things mean different things, yet we all talk English?
Well, and at the same time, you know, doing time, you know, it means the same thing over here in the US. If you've done time, if you tell that to somebody, it means like you know, being locked up. But when
Or-
somebody says I've done my time, that means that basically the government can't really call you back. However, yeah, I went through their program. I went through the government program rather than the prison program.
Yeah.
So, you know, when
Well,
when it all comes to head, you know,
I've
when
heard
thing
about it put.
when,
I've,
when
I've
things
heard,
come,
I've
should
heard that it's been put. I've put in my time. Put in my time.
Yeah. So, yeah, because I'm doing time over here means you're serving your sentence. I've done my time means you've served your sentence. So, yeah. Or the other term we use is doing porridge.
well, there seems to be a big argument about citizenship and things like that over here. I don't know why, but
Same
you
over
know,
here.
I would question some of these born here, raised here. Oh, I'm an American and I get to say whatever the fuck I want. It's like, hey, you know, what have you done for America? You know, and I can't expect everybody to, you know, follow
I agree with you because
in my footsteps. But
yeah, so I'll agree with you because a few
and-
years ago,
and look what I did. And look what I did.
yeah,
I
But like I said-
fed people. I fed people. I was a cook. I was a chef. But I did so under circumstance. And some people will never understand
no,
the
but
footsteps that it
see,
took
I
along the
look
way.
at serving your country in different ways. So you've
Yeah,
got
but-
the military, you've got the police, they're serving the country. I say nurses, doctors, firefighters, Yeah, they're serving the country. Civil servants in government jobs, they're serving the country. They're all doing something for their country. In fact, everybody who's out there working is doing something for their country because they're paying their taxes that help run the country. Without them,
Yeah.
the country's fucked.
Yeah, even as
You know, me personally, as a quartermaster, I stand ready to do horrible things to horrible people. Yet I also have this nature within me that chose this job that says, hey, we need food. And what can we make of food? It's not the rations that they give us. It is how do we feed these people? I'm not a medic because medics do the same thing. Like, hey, how do we save lives? And it goes on and on with the jobs that entail the extremities of how do we just make things better right here, right now? And you know what? We have yet to see that come to America. As far as the extremity of violence. But just know, we are here. We are here. You bring me something, I will feed you. I have friends. They have guns. I have friends. They can tend to your wounds. I have friends. I have friends. I have friends. That's all I can say, really. Like I'm just a dude. And this is just America, right? It's nothing special.
Small cog in a big machine.
And it ain't just America. It's the world. The whole world is in the same traction at the moment. Anti-immigration, anti-this, anti-that. It's just a cycle of life. There is no doubt that maybe 10, 15 years down the line, we go back the other way. Swings and roundabouts.
There's logistics involved.
I see it this way,
sad,
right? But
it's sad to
if somebody at the top,
if somebody wastes my time, waste my space, waste my energy, waste my resources, you are not worth my time. I'm just so sorry.
No, well, I see it this way. If somebody at the top is telling you you should follow a certain path, i.e., the far right telling you you should not do all this immigration, you should not like people coming here and all that, there's a reason for that. They're making money out of it. And it goes the other way, right? When you got the far left telling you you should allow immigration to come over here. Yeah, maybe because they've got the hand in the pie as well, and they need immigration to make money. It's all about money. And no matter what we do, us on this panel, us in this life, there is always going to be someone at the top making money from us. Everything you do makes somebody money.
Well, I'm not special. And if I believe in the need, then I will participate. But at the same time, I will deny you.
Hey, good evening, Frank.
Is that so harsh to say no? Yeah.
No, like I said, everyone has the right to their own opinion and their own beliefs and their own ways.
Well,
this is why I say on the trans debate.
That's when it becomes a question of come to my country and I will do my part for you, or I will come to your country and I will do my part for you, or hey, why don't we just mind our own goddamn business?
Hmm.
Fucking losers.
The reason people don't mind their own business is because
Why
there's
don't you
money
just go
involved.
and destroy yourself?
But there's money involved. That's why people don't want to mind their own business.
Oh, money.
It's all about money.
Because
Everything that, like I said, us talking on this panel now is making someone somewhere money. YouTube, Zoom. That's just having our opinions on it. It's making someone money.
yeah, just our existence.
Yep. The
is
moment you
making
get out of bed in the
somebody-
morning, you're making money.
I believe it. I believe it. Is it
It's
so
like-
wrong to have your voice heard?
It's like me, my medical conditions, me just taking my medication is making somebody money. That's the way the world is. Hey, Paul, I've just thought. Have you ever asked if you can get Boston creams on a prescription?
That's funny.
Hey, that's not
Hey,
good.
guys, I think I'm going to call it. We've been on for 2.5
Cost them more
hours.
for prescriptions than by Boston creams.
Yeah.
Hey, everybody. Hey, thanks for being here. We'll see all you again in the morning.
Yeah. Catch you later.